Hi folks, welcome back to Rule of Thumb. Today, I thought I would bring you along for a real quick and easy side dish. This really couldn't be any simpler, but it is probably one of my most requested side dishes. And it is a honey, ginger, soy glazed carrot. Which maybe sounds complicated, but it really isn't. And you can do this two ways. You can do it on the stovetop or in the oven. If you're going to do it in the oven, you're going to have your oven set to 400 degrees. You're going to put these on a cookie sheet with parchment paper. You know how I love my parchment paper for easy cleanup. And you're going to cook them until they're fork tender. And that's going to depend on the size of the carrot. It's going to depend on, I'm using baby carrots today. Whether you use baby carrots, whole carrots, just a lot of factors there. So you're just going to cook them until they're fork tender. Your other option is you can do them in a pan on the stovetop, which is what I'm going to do today. So, to go over our list of ingredients, I've got baby carrots, I've got honey, I've got ginger, I've got soy sauce, I've got butter, salt, and pepper, and a little bit of olive oil. Now, the measurements on this are going to vary, again, depending on how many carrots you use. So what I'm going to do is show you what I'm doing today, and you can go up or down from there. So you can see how many carrots I have here. This is probably about 1.5 pounds of carrots. It's about what I had left out of a 3-pound bag. So for that, I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of honey, big heaping teaspoon of ginger, probably 2 teaspoons of soy sauce, and we're going to start with just a drizzle of olive oil in the pan, salt and pepper to taste, and you're going to use about 1/4 cup of water, and you're going to start the carrots on a medium heat with the lid on and let them steam until they start to get tender, almost to the point where you want them. And then the last thing you're going to do is take the lid off. You're going to add 2 tablespoons of butter, and you're going to finish it with the butter. So I'm going to go ahead and get this mixed up and in the pan and bring you back so you can see what it looks like. And we'll see you in a minute. Okay, folks, I just wanted to bring you back real quick just to show you how I do it. So what I do is I put all my honey and ginger and soy sauce and water, salt and pepper all in the mixing cup together and mix it up so that I'll be able to evenly distribute it over the carrots. Otherwise, sometimes it's kind of hard to mix the honey and stuff like that. So I used some good warm water, and you can see once you add everything together, what do we got in here? I would say this is probably closer to 1/2 cup of liquid. Yeah, just over 1/2 cup of liquid. So I'm going to go ahead and get my pan out and get the carrots in it and get these on the stove, and I'll bring you back and show you what it looks like. Okay, so you can see I got my carrots in the pan. I guess actually I can turn you a little bit more here. So I got my carrots in the pan, and I drizzled them good with olive oil. And the reason why you need to do that is because you have the honey in here, and if you don't give it a little oil, it's going to stick. So you want the oil to help it kind of keep from sticking as these are cooking. So you can see I still ended up with some honey in the bottom of there, but at least it has it kind of broken up. So I'll just stir that together there. And as these are cooking, I have it on a medium-high heat. As these are cooking, you want to, stir them occasionally just to be sure that you're not, nothing sticking to the bottom. So I like to spread them out so they're kind of in an even layer. And I'm going to get a lid on these, and we'll let these cook. It's probably going to take a good 10-15 minutes, but I'll bring you back and let you know where we're at. Okay, folks, welcome back. Our carrots have cooked down. You can see they're just kind of, most of the water has cooked out of them. They are just perfectly just fork tender, exactly where you want them. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of butter. It might be a little bit more, but hey, who's counting? It's just, it's a special occasion. So, we're going to go ahead and let this butter melt in here. and you can see the color on these carrots that's developing, and you'll get the same in the oven. You'll just get, they actually will get a little darker in the oven. And then what I do in the oven is when they're ready, then I take them out of the oven and I just toss them in a bowl with the butter, and the butter will melt in the bowl and you're good to go. So these are done. I'm going to turn them off. I'm going to let them sit here for a few minutes until we are ready to serve them. I am serving them with dinner tonight. I have got some corned beef. I've got some potatoes and some carrots. I did a separate video for you on the potatoes. They are the Better Syracuse potatoes. So I'm going to show you those as well in the final clip, and I will include the final shot in both videos. So I will bring you back in a few minutes, and I'll show you what everything looks like. Okay, folks, here it is, the finished product. So we have, I'm going to bring this a little closer here so you can see it. We have those Better Syracuse potatoes here, the honey soy ginger glazed carrots. This is some corned beef here off to the back. This is my own homemade corned beef, and I will be doing a video on that in the future, so stay tuned for that. I'm going to go ahead and give these a taste test here, these potatoes, because I've never had these before. They really sound good. So super tender, perfectly cooked. Those are really, really good. I was concerned that they would be overly salty, but they're not at all. You get just a slight background note of that vinegar in there. So really, really tasty. I will totally do those again. And I could see where you could also add in some other flavors. So if I do them again, I'll bring you back and talk about them. Carrots. Carrots are perfection. Absolutely try these. Alright. This is going to be our dinner tonight. I got to feed Josh before he gets crabby, so I'm going to let you folks go. I hope you enjoyed these videos. If you did, please like, share, subscribe. Come back and see us soon, and as always, I hope you had a great day.